I'm just off on an adventure today, so I am recording from my truck while I get some fuel. Today I'm going to share with you how Chase came into my life. So I've owned Chase for a couple years now. He's my boy. I love that Chase horse. He's so sweet. But yeah, so I'm going to share with you a little bit about how Chase came into my life in my Meet the Crew video for today. Chase kind of came to me in a unique situation. So I was actually away at school in Mexico on an exchange, and my friend Mel called me and said, "Oh my gosh, Maddie, I have a horse for you to use." Grinch was pregnant and hadn't had her baby yet, so I had nothing to run that year and was lacking a horse. She tells me, "My friend Amber has this horse. His name's Chase. He's awesome. You'll love him. Amber's in this crazy school thing, and she's going to be so busy for the next year that she won't have time to ride him, and she needs someone to run him. I told him about you. She's going to call you." So Amber added me on Facebook and ended up sending me a video of Chase and said, "This is my horse. Do you want to run him for the year?" And, I was kind of an offer I couldn't refuse. I watched the video and I thought, wow, that's a nice horse. Hell yeah, I'll run him for the year.
Move down the ladder. MaddiKempf calling a Cowgirl. One good turn behind her. I'll tell you what, here's the trick. Keep the speed up around the barrels. Now the horses that can get down and cover the ground, the ones that are going to win in a big pattern like this, scrambles around that last barrel. Here's the time.
So Amber's description of him to me, she dropped him off at my house, and I got him legged up and had been riding him for a few weeks and decided I was going to take him to Jackpot. And she says to me, "Okay, well, he's one of those horses you just don't do anything. You just let him work. So run him up in there and let him work." So I did that, and he ran by all three barrels. So I called Amber, and she came out to help me later that week, and Amber and I ride very differently. So, I was kind of pushing him too far by all his turns like I'd ride Grinch, and realized very quickly that he is not Grinchy. So it took some kind of different riding on my part to be able to ride him to what he needed. And honestly, I still don't think I do him justice. But she helped me a lot with that, and it just took some time and practice and more runs for me to kind of get figured out with what I needed to do with him. My best friend Kyla and I spent the whole summer rodeoing together. We went all over the place. We went down to the Pro West rodeos in Washington, did a lot of the rodeos up here in BC, and we're on the road basically the whole summer. And Chase was the horse I ran at everything. And so, of course, I got really attached to him. But I knew he wasn't really for sale, and I had talked myself out of it. I had no money. I was a student, and I thought, there's a million reasons why I should not buy this horse. Well, then I had a moment that changed everything. I, of course, was like, you know what? I can't buy this horse. I can't do it. And then one day I was putting Chase's slinky on, which is one of those kind of stretchy fabric things that go over their heads. Well, I ended up putting it on upside down, and he just looked like a big sock. His ears were flattened down. He was stuck under the slinky, and he was just looking at me. Couldn't see me, of course, because his eyes were covered. And it was just like, he was so calm. And he's like, "Oh my God, lady, what are you doing?" And I laughed and laughed and laughed. And I thought, oh my God, I have to buy this horse. I love him.
A 16894, a 16894.
So when I ride Grinch, Chase gets really jealous. I just had him tied up. I ran him first. Came back from riding Grinch, and he pooped in one of her boots. Part of the problem was that I was actually supposed to go back to school in Mexico for my very last semester, which was that, winter semester coming up. And I thought, oh, how am I going to do that and buy a horse? So I actually canceled going to school in Mexico. I decided, okay, I already went one semester. I'm not going to go back. I'm going to take out a loan and buy this horse and stay home and work and finish school here instead. So that's what I did. I remember calling Amber, and I was so nervous, and I knew he wasn't really for sale, so I thought, okay, I'm going to make her an offer, and if she says no, she says no, but, at least I kind of got to put myself out there. So I called her, and I said, "Amber, I've got an offer to make you." Told her how much money I could come up with, and she goes, "Okay, Maddie, he loves you to bits. You are his girl. He already thinks you're his mom, so of course I'll sell him to you." And I burst into tears. I was so excited, and I was on my way driving home, and as soon as I got home, I ran out to the field to tell Chase, "Chase, you're mine, you get to stay." And I'm sobbing because I'm so excited, and I swear he's just looking at me, giving me the side eye, okay, she's definitely lost it. Part of the reason I really wanted to buy Chase was I put a lot of work into trying to figure out how to ride him properly, and then just handing him back was like, oh my God, I just don't know if I can do it. And he's so much fun. And the nice thing about him is he's so seasoned that I could go to these rodeos that had, you know, rides and a fair and fireworks. And he just goes out and does his job. He's like not even fazed by anything. And that was so refreshing because a lot of barrel horses are not like that. So I was like, oh my God, he's just fun and easy. So I ended up buying him, and I'm so glad that I did. And he's taught me a lot. He's not been the easiest horse for me just because he's not kind of my natural style. But he's got so much talent, and he's got such a big heart and really wants to do good for you that I'm just really glad I ended up with him. I feel really lucky that I get to be part of his journey.
We like to have little pre-race cuddles.
Well, thank you for watching Random Thought Thursdays Meet the Crew Part 3. So that's my chase man came into my life. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I appreciate you watching my videos. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. You know, I've got those goals with them subscribers. Have a great weekend, you guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday for the next episode of Barrel Racer Life.